Oh, hey, I didn't see you there. Sorry, that was so lame. I don't know why I did that. Just scratch that. Forget I even said anything. Hey, it's Jito Tomato. Um, gonna stream some more Echoes of the Plum Grove. Last stream was freaking stressful. Let me tell you what. Uh, I spent probably half the stream infected with smallpox because I didn't get inoculated because I didn't realize. Hey, Iceman Voyage. I was just doing a little recap of how stressful last stream was since I spent like half of it with smallpox because I didn't realize that I could get inoculated and like not have that be an issue. But, we ended it off. I was cured. My child still has smallpox, but she can't die from it. She can just like infect other people. And my husband's pregnant with another baby. So, yeah, I mean, that was wild. That was a ride and a half, you might say. It was freaking crazy. There's my little pregnant husband, and there's my sick child. Oh my gosh, I feel so bad. I wish I could like make her get better, but I don't think I can do that. Um, okay, let's see. We got to get some more of this cotton going because I did end off with that. I can now process my cotton into thread, so that's cool. Um, And then there's just the thing of I wanted to craft a furnace, but my furnace, to make it requires bricks, and I have clay to make bricks, but to make bricks you need a furnace. So I'm just gonna have to go track down the blacksmith and see if I can trade with them for bricks. Like I know I can, it's just that I need 10 of them, and I don't know if they'll have that many. Unless you don't happen to have William, he has 7 though. Okay, I feel like I can also find them at the blacksmith. So I'm gonna take these ones from William. Be super cool if I could just get like a family discount, but fortunately I don't think it works that way. I can't cook anything. Geez, those bricks are expensive. Holy cow. I can't cook anything, so like the butter and the flour, just kind of worthless unless I wanted to go buy other stuff. And we can sell these roses as well. Still 138. Come on, William. I'm your wife, for Pete's sake. Well, I know that there's plenty of grapes and roses to be found roundabouts, so we can do some of this wheat because I don't have a flour mill yet. And I have more planted. We'll just, yeah. Okay, 11 coin is like, that's fine, whatever. Nope. Well, I guess I could talk to you, huh? Because you're my husband. My daughter's friends are like family to us. I don't mind taking care of them. Our daughter's friends. William. Also, I didn't know she had friends. That's so nice. She definitely doesn't actually have friends, though, if I'm being honest, because not through any fault of her own, but because as soon as she grew up into a child, she immediately had smallpox. So she has not gone to school, has not been apprenticed out anywhere. So, like, she's just been here with me, sadly. But as soon as she's better, I will be. I'm going to, like, apprentice her out. Well, no. You know what? She can go to school. She can go to school. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. She talked about wanting to go to school, so I'll allow it. What else do you have to say for yourself? Apparently, Jack Watt goes digging for ore so he can sell it to the blacksmith. Smart. Yeah, it's my brother-in-law. All right, see you. Okay, ugh, my poor girl. Last stream I was really freaked out about like, what if she gets me sick again? But I don't think that's how smallpox works. I don't think I can get it again from her. Yeah, the graveyard is scary. I don't like playing there. Yeah, you shouldn't. I spy with my little eyes something that is green. Are you talking about my shirt? Okay, I do have a green shirt on. All right, so now let's go about our day. Oof, I think some people might have still been sick with the smallpox, so hopefully there's no more funeral invitations in here. Oh no. Oh no. Oh. Ah. Benjamin. He was the last Whitfield. The Whitfields founded this town. So the entire Whitfield line has been wiped out. Who's going to be the mayor now? They should make me the mayor. Okay, and Walter passed, Matthew Bailey, and Clementine. Oh, okay, so husband and wife. That is sad. Okay, but who's the mayor now? I'm actually so curious about that. Holy moly. Wow, okay, I wonder what that brings the death toll to. When we go into town, we can look at the calendar and see all the funerals. We can deduce how many people have perished. Oh, my raspberry bush and my blueberry bush have their first little fruits coming in. Thank goodness my child can't die from the smallpox. I would be devastated. Oof. Okay, yeah, we already have a bunch more wheat. Ooh, some of this gold star stuff I should really be taking to the to the grove, to the Plum Grove. Yes, I will not forget my trees. I really don't want those to die. Lemon and peaches. Those are the trees that I have planted. I'm not sure how much I'll be able to like harvest from them this season. We might kind of have to wait around for next summer because I think they only produce in summer. I guess I'm not certain. It didn't exactly tell me. It only told me that they take 15 days to mature. So that's really all that I know. Those berries I'm going to leave there for now. Because I think they'll produce up to like 3 or 4 berries on each bush. So like me not harvesting it is not prohibiting the growth of more fruits, at least yet. Now, if I left them indefinitely, obviously, yeah, that would not be good. What do we have going on here? Do a couple tomatoes. And then we'll oh, I feel so bad for her. These wheat seeds we'll put in there. That dirt we'll put in there. Okay, and then let me, before I go into town, let me make sure that there wasn't anything else that I needed for the smelter. Let's see. We only need 9 bricks. Okay, well, that's good to know. And I believe I have enough coal. Let's just double check that real quick. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I'm good on coal. Or I should eat something, huh? Do some dried veggies. Yum yum yum. Okay. Oh, and then I need to check what quests I have going on right now. But first of all, I'm really curious. There's going to be a handful of new people for me to meet because of all these people dying. Because, like, they get replaced. Oh, it's my brother-in-law. Good day, got something for me? No. When the sailors come to dock, I tend to ignore them. They've got nothing worth saying. If anyone ever held a dance competition, my money would be on Rose Swain. Okay. All right. See, oh, I think this is Clark Ryle. I think it's just that he grew up while I was sick. Hey, Jade Waters, got anything fun to share? You know I've always got something fun to share. Okay, yeah, tell me. Summer is so humid, it's exhausting. Dude, I feel that right now. Children love flan, and adults love it too. Do you have anything? You're in the honey business? I didn't know that about you. Okay, cool, cool. Oh my gosh, so does anybody even live in this house? This is the Whitfield Manor. And now some nobodies are gonna come in here. Sunny. This is the piano that my best friend Isabella Whitfield would play, but not anymore. Her funeral's today. Oh my gosh. And like her dad and her brother aren't even gonna be there to see it because her dad died the same day as her, and then now her brother just died yesterday. This is horrible. Oh, oh my gosh, I forgot it was market day. They just all of a sudden they're appearing. I This is probably a kid who grew up. Yeah, Verity Edwards. What a coincidence. I was just looking for you. We're not really close like that, but okay. Whenever I walk by the sawmill, I like to peek at what Corinna Odell is working on. It's fascinating, don't you think? Edwin Chesney loves talking about farming. He'll go all day if you let him. What profession are you in? Oh, she took over the hunters. Okay, yeah, I don't want to apprentice my daughter out to the hunters. I wonder, I wonder if this baby's gonna be a boy or a girl. It should be born tomorrow. Okay, yeah. Oh my gosh, look at the sheer number of funerals on this screen right now. So today's Isabella's. Tom Odell, Sammy Kahn, still have no clue who that is. Quentin Whitfield, Roland Smith, Clementine Hole, Matthew Bailey, Benjamin Whitfield. And we're even going to go into fall because Walter Hull passed away as well. That's crazy. So the smallpox has taken 9 victims. You want... Oh, I think I looked at this quest last stream and I meant to reject it because I don't really want either of those seeds. Basic breakfast, and I'll get cheese press blueprint. That would be good to know. Okay. Wool. Oh, I have no me. Oh my gosh, why does he look so evil? He was also a child before I got ill. My gosh, this town has really changed. No, I can't get you wool. Um, who's the mayor now? I think tomorrow in the mail I should get the quest to pay my taxes. So then we'll see who the new mayor is. Oh, well, the blacksmith probably won't even be like over here. Oh, okay. Daniel Hopkins just took over, and he has a baby with his husband. Oh my gosh, he gave me 5 nails. You know, you look like you'd enjoy a nails. Here you go. That's so nice. Thank you. People are more productive in the morning. If you want your farm to prosper, try not to sleep in. Don't worry, I don't sleep in. If I were Francisca Montenegro, I'd be afraid to sleep in a creaky old lighthouse. Yeah, well, that lady tried to act like she moved here before I did, and she's wearing the same outfit as me, so I kind of have a little bit of a problem with her. Do you have, no bricks? I'll probably have to wait till tomorrow and try to trade with William again. I only need 2 more. That's it. Glad to catch up. Bye. Oh, wait, my scythe needs repaired. Oh, wait, do you have a better scythe? 273 coins. I reckon that's worth it right now. I'll have plenty more cucumbers coming in, so let's sell some of those. And we can definitely sell some of this wheat. Yeah, that works. Nope, that's it now. Later. Okay, actually, I'm curious. Is anybody still sick? Just, oh no. She got sick. Oh no, girl. Francisca Montenegro. Oh, it's just my daughter and the new lady. That's sad. Welcome to Honeywood. Jeez. If only she'd moved here like a day later, she would have been fine. Who is this? One of the visitors, I presume? Charity Gallegos. Oh, don't mind me. I'm just a visitor. The name's Charity Gallegos. Okay. Have you ever traveled by boat? It's not easy, let me tell you. Girl, you don't even know. You don't even know. You should you should see my friend Timothy Tweed. He's a ghost because we got in a shipwreck. I know how difficult it is. I've always wanted to visit your fair town. It's a lovely place to be. Sure is. Okay. Um, so what quests do I have going on? I can check the inn and see if they have any of these for sale. I'll probably maybe get 2 peaches for Mabel in time for that quest. I will go check the lagoon to see if I find this incredibly rare snail. Don't have high hopes though. And I can go up north through the forest and see if I find any fiddlehead ferns, but I've not encountered a single one all season. Okay, granted, I spent like a whole week, I think it was 5 days of this season being sick and not leaving the farm, so definitely not getting 6 of them within the next 5 hours. Oh, and I won't have 6 raspberries by the next day. I only have only one so far, unfortunately. Okay, we'll go check the inn for the basic breakfast. Oh, what do you need, Agnes? Oh, fools, I think you'd like this gift, Jade. It fits you to a T. If you're ever in need of wood, just run around the island and shake every tree you see. If you ask me, the best thing you can do with clams is make a nice big pot of chowder. Always a pleasure. Okay. Well, that was super nice. I got waffles. Gosh, this guy looks so dastardly. Anywho. Stop right there, please. What? Gave me pumpkin punch recipe? Wow. She does have one. My goodness, it's a great day to be me, huh? Okay, well, here's the thing. Is these waffles only give me +8 for hunger? So I kind of want to sell them. Sorry. Agnes doesn't need to know. I mean, they went to a good cause. Okay. No. Oh, wait, she actually had a quest too. Sorry, girl. Don't think I can do 12 blueberries in 10 days. So I'm only getting 1 blueberry a day. And we just got our first one today. But maybe porcupines. That's so cute. They look like little piggies. Um, and 6 porridge and a pumpkin soup recipe. I'll see if I can't like pick up a couple blueberries like just from trading with somebody. That's a pretty good reward. You don't happen to have blueberries, do you? Greetings from the Empire. No. But also I holy moly, 2,538 coin for these earrings. I mean, they're beautiful, but we're not rich like that. That's crazy. Hmm. There's my pregnant husband. William, I hope you're being safe out here. Okay, so we'll go up through the woods, look for fiddlehead ferns, go over to the lagoon, and then we'll stop by the grove to donate like some of these gold star crops. I should really be getting wood while I'm out and about. I only have like 3 wood left at home right now. All right, any fiddlehead ferns around here? Lots of grapes. Oh, well, here's one. Here's another tea leaf. A wild strawberry. Hey, girl. Okay, so no. That's all right. Let's fast travel. Well, no, I should get wood while I go around and about. That would be the wise thing to do. I'm just really curious to see what this next baby is gonna be. And oh shoot, hopefully Sapphire doesn't get the other baby sick. Because I already feel bad enough that Sapphire's been sick that I haven't been able to like let her get out and live her life yet. It's been days. Well, hey girl. I feel like I'm gonna be really disoriented for a minute because with 9 people dying, that means we're gonna have 9 new folks coming in, stepping up and taking their place. I don't know if it's exactly a 1-to-1 ratio per se, but any of the people that died who were in a given profession, somebody has to fulfill that role. So, like, if they had an apprentice who aged up into an adult, like Daniel Hopkins was Isabella's wedding. I mean, oh, not her wedding. She never did get married to anybody. Her funeral. Right. I get to stand right by her. She was my best friend. Okay. I'm going to be crying this whole time. Just watch. I'm going to be sobbing. Funeral isn't even going to start for an hour, but who's that little child down there? Wait, is this Jack's kid? Oh, okay. Talk to it. Sorry. Isaac Odell. Okay, so Alice and Tom are both dead now. Oh, see, look. There's an option to click adopt. He's an orphan. He's so cute. You look like a stranger. What's your name? Jade Waters? Did you ever have to go to school? Sometimes I wish I could apprentice instead. See, maybe I should maybe I should have Sapphire apprentice with somebody. Why can't we learn about mermaids? Teacher says they're fake, but I know they're real. Yeah, kid, they are real. Just head out west beyond the bridge and you'll see. You will see. All right, William, it would be appropriate for you to have a little bit more of a like emotional reaction to this right now. Like this is my best friend's funeral. Hello. Okay, and who's this fellow? Eddie Johnson. Jade Waters. I'll try to remember that. I'm Eddie Johnson. Okay, so this is somebody new, and obviously he took over some profession. I'll finish talking to him. Roses aren't just pretty. You can also use them to make soap. It's already lunchtime. What should I eat? Oh, he's the new Milner. That's a cute hairstyle. Okay, I don't need to be worrying about that right now. That is a wild beard. I really like that hairstyle. No, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Nope, that's it. I'm pretty sure it's the mayor who comes and talks at the funerals, so we should be able to find out now who the new one is. Astrovosin showed up. Hi there. From birth to death and from generation to generation, the stars will always watch over us. Wow, poetic. I wonder what Honeywood will look like in 50 years or 100 years. There's only one way to find out, I suppose. I kind of wonder if she's just going to like live forever. That'd be really cool. Rose Swain. Who's this? Okay, wait, no, no, no. I gotta. Oh my gosh, Jacob's pregnant again. Oh, stop! I want to stand right next. Wait, is Agnes Bailey our new mayor? That's crazy. Okay, everybody, get out of the way. I need to cry. This is just so sad. Isabella was such a great lady. These people do not look sad enough for me. She's going down into the cold, hard earth. Gone too soon. She never even got to meet my babies. It's devastating. So sad. I can't believe Agnes Bailey is our mayor. Is she really? Yeah, her husband just died. Um, Matthew Bailey. He was a dairy farmer. Oh, Jade Waters. Do I ever have some gossip to share with you? She's our mayor. Well, hot diggity dog. I like Agnes. That's cool. Um, okay. Sick. That's awesome. I'm glad it's somebody that I know and not some rando. Oh, and see, look, she at least had the decency to actually look sad. Like, okay, Eddie, whoever, Eddie Johnson or whatever, I'm fine with him not looking sad. He didn't know her. And the children, they're not really understanding what's going on. Like, everybody else, come on. Have some decency. Okay, okay. Not really having high hopes that I'm gonna find this incredibly rare snail out here. Be super cool if I did, though. Oh, there's Verity Edwards again. Right, any fancy snails? Sand. Hey, mermaid, do you have any? Any of those? Did you walk all the way here? Impressive. I mean, it's not that far. Um, I love sunbathing, but it attracts too much attention. That's why we found this cove. It's nice that you were able to find a place away from humanity's prying eyes, although I did just tell a little child that you exist and where to find you guys, so I'm sorry. I've seen, sorry, my throat just, bleh. I've seen a lot of military ships lately. I wonder what's going on. Oh, girl, just don't worry about it. You don't want to know. Okay, no. Oh, thank you. I will part with the sea's blessing. We've met before, haven't we? Thanks for visiting us all the way out here. Mermaids and sailors cross paths all the time, but most of us try to avoid the attention. Something strange is happening on the island. Well, stranger than me. I wonder what that could be. Yeah, nothing. And no fancy snail. Okay. I mean, that's, what I expected, but would have been, cool to have a little luck. It's all right, I suppose. And now we'll try to go donate a couple things. Go down the really long. Okay. So we started at 5:44. I'm curious to see how long it actually takes to get down this staircase because it takes kind of a long time. Okay, it takes 21 minutes in game to get down that staircase. Can you imagine going down a staircase where it takes you 21 minutes to get all the way to the bottom? That's crazy. Oh. Stop. Mary freaking Whitfield. My nemesis, who I uh may have done something to that led to her being here. Now, this is something you don't see every day. You're telling me. We meet again, just like old times, eh? Yeah, Mary. Are you still a freaking biatch in the afterlife? When you're a ghost, nothing can hurt you. What does she want? Oh, only 10 sticks? Yeah, you know what, Mary? I could bring you some sticks. I can do that. Off you go. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, this is Clementine Hole. Goodness, aren't you just full of life? I was a trapper back in the day, used to provide pelts for the townsfolk. Yeah, I know, girl. Taking a step back and watching the stars is one of the few pleasures of being a ghost. That sounds peaceful. Yo, yo! Okay, I expected this from Temperance. Temperance asked me once in life and once after death to do this exact thing. I guess I never really talked to Clementine Hole much, but she always seemed like very pleasant when I did speak with her. So was not expecting that, but no, 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 thank you. Godspeed. I don't think this doesn't look like any actual like townie. Bertie Holder, you're alive. Yes, for now. Will I remain a ghost forever, or will I someday vanish? If only I knew. I think the ghost dialogue options are quite a bit slimmer, which like I don't care. I don't mind that at all. But you get like a lot of the same stuff. Feels like I've lost some weight recently. Ha ha. 6 flour. And I would get a down you go potion recipe. What does that mean? Except I I mean you know, actually I possibly could get oh, it's Bridget Lloyd. I probably I think I should be able to get a flour mill crafted soon. So, and I have plenty of wheat and corn. So we'll try to do that. Now, this is something you don't see every day. I will never forget my time in Honeywood with Kat, even if those days are behind us. It's sad they weren't married very long before she passed away. Oh, man. Because I think Bridget died from the first illness that came to the town, not even the smallpox. I don't know what that other illness was, but I think she passed away from that one. So that's really sad. There are so many books to read, and now that I'm dead, I finally have enough time. You know, that is a positive outlook. I can't get you 4 chocolates. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. See you later. Herman Beck. Goodness, aren't you just full of life? Ghosts are nothing to be afraid of. We're just like you, except older. Whoa, almost dozed off again. The line between sleep and wake is not always clear. 2 cooking oil. No. Sorry, dude. Okay, I think this pillar back here, I could do one of those, one of those, one of those, and one of these. Okay. Don't tell me, did I just donate all of the ones that were in that stack? Like, did I just donate all of my gold star? Yeah, it looks like I did do that, huh? I kind of thought that it was maybe just going to take like one of them. I guess I was thinking of it from more like the perspective of, what am I trying to say? Like donating 30 different gold star crops. So, I mean, I guess it's kind of nice. I'm almost halfway done with that particular uh, quest or like task. What were the other things? I do not have any animal products. I don't think I have anything for this either. No, definitely don't have lobsters. Okay. Oh, oh. We could do. Okay, yeah, so that just took 3 dried veggies from me. I think I'm gonna need to be a little bit smarter about how I'm doing this because I'm just gonna end up giving away a bunch of stuff. So I think in the future when I come down here, I will like prepare my inventory to only have like, I'll make sure to leave some stuff back at home so that I don't accidentally donate like all of the nails I have and all of the bricks that I just worked so hard to get. No gold star forageables, no gold ore. Definitely, yeah, I've not cooked anything and I've definitely okay, the only things that I've cooked are the survival salads and I think I did a I wonder if I can get in there. Oh, perhaps not. Um like a turnip soup or something and it was not gold star quality, I can tell you that much. The fireflies are so pretty. Well, I kind of just accidentally got rid of a lot of my food. I don't want to grab that fertilizer till the morning. I like when my stuff like is ready all at the same time. Yes, 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 yes. That's gonna go away. We might be able to accomplish that still, actually. Okay. Oh, and I can bring that to Wilbur Kit tomorrow. Yeah, no, I want to grab it in the morning. Wait, okay, this is only on like a 12-hour sort of vibe, so I actually do want to get that going in there. And I should eat something before I go to sleep. Not that basic breakfast. I need that. I really hope that when we wake up in the morning that my child is healed. Also, I just saw that Iceman Voyage. Yeah, if you tripped down that staircase, it would be much faster. Sure, we'll sleep. We'll sleep in a little. Yes, we got a boy. Yes, 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 yes. Okay. The only reason I care is because I want to keep like my name's Jade. I mean my real name's Jaden, but like go by Jade and in the game it's Jade Waters. And I wanted to keep like a gemstone vibe with the name. So we ended up on Sapphire for the girl, but I had been hoping for a boy because I wanted to name him Jasper because I actually really like that name. Oh, so excited. Okay. I believe you can only have two children in your home at one time. So, like, once, if I wanted to, once Sapphire got like aged up into an adult, she's better. She's better. She's healed. Look at my happy little family. She's also so freaking cute. Um, anywho, sorry, I got really off, like just really distracted there. Um, oh, once she gets old enough, I could like kick her out of the house and like she would still be around. Like she would still exist within the town. It's just that she wouldn't be under my roof anymore. And I mean, even I guess I was gonna say, and I wouldn't have control of her, but even now, like I can't control her. You know, it's not like a Sims household. Oh my gosh, that's so great. I got to use my Jasper name and my child is healthy. I'm so thrilled. Wait, oh my gosh, so I should figure out okay, what I want to do with her. I feel like for our storyline, it's not making a lot of sense in my mind for her to be able to go to school. Like we're still pretty poor. I feel like I need her to be working, but I'm not going to make her work on the farm with me. So, once we get like all of our crops tended to, we're going to go into town and pick somebody to apprentice her out to. I'm thinking, so like William is a carpenter. Like obviously, I'm not going to apprentice her to do like the same thing that he's doing. Are these ready? Yes. And I think I should buy some more cotton seeds. To be honest. Um. Oh my gosh, I always have too many thoughts going on in my head at one time. Um. What was I on about? Oh, but like it wouldn't make any sense for her to be doing the same thing as him because like I can already trade with him for carpenter type stuff at home. So it'd be nice to have her be able to like provide something else at home. So we'll go see what we can come up with. Um, And if we see Edwin Chesney while we're out and about, we'll see if we can get some more cotton seeds from him. Let's see if he's at home. Oh, there he is. Hey, I could have her apprentice with him, but I mean, then she would just be doing like farming stuff just like me. I mean, then I could like buy seeds from her, but for the story, I don't want her to just go work on somebody else's farm. Like, come on now. Never mind. We don't have 7 days. Okay, so we have now planted all the cotton that we are going to be. Well, okay, I got one seed back. Oh, but I can't even plant that this season because today is day 15 and these are only 21-day seasons. So I will not be able to grow anymore this summer, unfortunately. My mouse is acting kind of weird. Okay, well, that's a little bit of a bummer. He has two blueberries. Okay, so we'll wait closer to when that quest, like the time is going to be up, because otherwise these are going to rot and then it will have been pointless. Um, I'll actually talk to you. I think I kind of forget to like actually talk to him very much. It's fun to read stories about far off places. There's a whole world beyond the mainland, you know? I feel like I can talk to you about anything, Jade. I really mean that. Aw, so long. How sweet. What would I like her to do? Maybe I know that I could apprentice her out to Cat Hopkins, who runs the inn. Oh, what's up with you, little lady? Good day, madam. Oh, you lost your doll. You might have dropped it in the graveyard. Okay. All right. Good day. Okay. Um, because the doctor already has an apprentice, so I cannot apprentice her out to him. I apprentice her to Rose Swain. She could be a fisher lady, but that, I don't know, it's not really fitting her vibe to me. She could go be a butcher. um, oh wait, shoot. Is this kid apprenticing with you? Oh, guess not. What's the latest? Um, yeah, you know what? I'm gonna go with the inn because then, well, is that really all that worth it? She might get a decent bit of money from that. I don't actually know if there are differences in like the wages for these. Would it really be that useful? No. Let's go see if the baker has an apprentice. Because I'm thinking some sort of like foodstuffs would be useful. So maybe baker or, oh, Martha Lloyd, she's so old now. And a lot of her family has passed away. So, you know what? Yes, it would be great for Sapphire to come here and keep old Martha Lloyd company. Lovely day for a chat with a friend. Flan was my favorite dessert as a child. I still make it for myself sometimes. Honeywood is a lovely place to grow old. Oh, yeah, I would like my daughter to come work with you. Yes, they can start tomorrow. Yay! Okay, I gotta go tell Sapphire the good news. Oh, before I do that though, where is Wilbur Kit? Oh, and I need to pay my taxes. Okay, he's over there. I don't actually have to go talk to Agnes to pay my taxes though, so let's just uh yo. Hello? Jeez, I don't know why my mouse is acting so funny. Oh my gosh, taxes keep going up, but my bank account is not. This is real life parallels happening here. Oh, and somebody's funeral is today as well. All right, Wilbur, I brought you some breakfast. It's a little late in the morning. I recognize that. All right, you animals don't go running out now. Oh, he's shoveling. What? What do you mean? You're up to no good, aren't you? I can't okay, I don't know him well enough to know if this is in like a kind of like, oh haha, like funny, like, oh well, you're up to no good, aren't you? Or is it like a you're up to no good, aren't you? Like snotty kind of way, because he's got that look about him. Um Persimmon will never let me down. Okay. You mean like the actual fruit, or do you have like a pet named Persimmon? I wouldn't mind befriending a mermaid. What do you think they'd talk about? Fish gossip? Okay, I mean like he seems decent. Here you go. Whoa. Okay, never mind. Not decent. He does not seem decent. Yeah, yeah. Here's your reward. Thanks, I guess. Is this my new nemesis? Have I found a new nemesis? I think he might be. He actually might be my new nemesis. I'm perhaps a bit too excited about that. Fair enough. Okay. Well, all right, let me shut this gate so that these critters don't come out. Okay, and then we can learn. So, Hopkins gave me two of the same recipe, which is fine because then I can gift that recipe to somebody else and they're gonna love it. They're gonna be like, oh my God, thank you so much. And I'll be like, yeah, it's no big deal. Ain't no thing. So let's go home. How about that wedding's gonna, why do I keep saying wedding? Oh my gosh, I feel bad for that. The funeral's gonna be soon. So I don't know if, actually, I don't know if I should do that right now. Daniel Hopkins, you don't happen to have any bricks, do you? A very pleasant morning to you as well, my friend. Okay, yeah, no bricks. So I'm thinking I probably just have to get bricks from William or Jack. What is this? Whoops. Oh, girl. Hello? Oh my gosh, she's moving really slow. Jeez Louise. Okay. Hey, let me click on you. Oh, yeah. Oh my. I was just about to be like, Penelope Lloyd aged up. She looks so pretty. And you got a problem? You're looking at me funny. I know your mother raised you better than that. She is a sweet lady. Some kids think it's boring, but I love going to school. There's always, you are an adult now. Honeywood might be a small town, but there's always a lot going on. Okay. Weird opening, Penelope. Very weird opening. I was not looking at you funny. I was attempting to speak with you. I did not appreciate that at all. Were there any quests on the town bulletin? Yes, there were. There were indeed. Yes, please. What is that? Moon snail. An ocean snail that loves to eat clams. They head to the deep ocean in the winter. You should be able to catch it in the ocean at the lighthouse during the day. I can try. What do I get for it? Seafood feast recipe. Okay, that's cool. And 4 green frogs. Okay. You want a candy maker. Eddie Johnson, the new Milner. And I'll get 3 pairs of the same type of shoe, a cute pink bow, and a sapphire necklace blueprint. Wow. I don't want 3 pairs of the same type of shoe. And I am not going to be spending my resources on things as frivolous as a candy maker. Let's eat something. And then at the funeral, I'll see if there's anybody in attendance who I would like to give that recipe. Okay, we'll just eat the other one too then. That I could give that recipe to as a little gift. And I should get some more wood while I'm out and about. I can't believe Wilbur Kit and Penelope Lloyd were coming at me sideways like that. These people are always, they're trifling. They are trifling. What's wrong with you folks? There you are, painting. Maybe she's my new nemesis. Her outfit kind of looks like Mary's. I'm really craving a new nemesis, if I'm being honest. As much as Mary pissed me off, it was kind of fun having her around. I really shouldn't have given her that death cake. Hey, I should make friends with this fellow. Why are you out here? You're the new Milner, I thought. So you should be living in town. Hello, Jade Waters, was it? I love watching the ships sail into harbor. That's nice. Some people worry about swimming in the ocean currents, but I think it's fine. I actually recently had a dream that I was on the shore of like a massive and lake specifically, not ocean, lake, but it was one of those lakes where it was so big that it almost felt like it was the ocean, you know? And I went and I stood in the water just like a couple inches deep. Distinctly remember I was wearing Crocs in the stream, and I went and I stood in the water just enough to like, cover my toes in my Crocs. That's as deep as I got. And somehow, like, the tide pulled me out into the middle of the ocean. Well, lake, but it was acting like the ocean. And there was like huge waves, and somehow I was managing to stay afloat. And then it was almost like it was just like this graveyard of old shipwrecks where there was all these boats just like floating around, like all banged up and like old and decrepit looking in the water. And I managed to get on one of them and somehow managed to kind of like paddle all the way across this giant lake to the other side. I don't know. That's as much as I feel like telling. I don't really know why I felt like telling it to begin with. Like, was it relevant? Yeah. Was it like worth my breath? I don't know. The sea is beautiful today, isn't it? It would be nice if you could go swimming with us, but I don't think you'd be able to keep up. Probably not, girl. I wonder what this cove was supposed to be used for. It was deserted when we found it. Best of luck with the farm, my friend. Oh, can I gift these guys stuff? No, I can't have like relationships with them like that. Okay. I'll finish. Like on the other side, apparently in my dream, on the other side there was supposed to be like somewhat of a building where I think it was supposed to be similar to kind of like a coast guard sort of thing. Like there was sort of like an outpost. But it was okay. Let me backtrack a sec. So on the other side of this huge lake, there is like a cliff face kind of. It gave Okay, now I'm trying to think through it. So I think while I was in the middle, like on the boat and everything, I could envision, like in my head, it was like, okay, I'm kind of familiar with the area and knew that on the other shore, there was like, I think like some cabins and like a like outpost sort of building for like the Coast Guard or something. But then when I actually like approached it and got over there, it was more like a really craggly like rock like face. It kind of reminded me of in Minecraft when you're in one of like the rivers that's going through like I don't know, kind of like one of the valleys where it's like pretty much like straight up, but there's like sort of like little kind of stepping, points to where you can like climb up it. So when I actually approached, it was like that. But somewhere in there, kind of like inset into this big wall, um, was it also gave the vibe of like in Minecraft when in one of those big walls, there's kind of like a little cave there. And there was not like any like Coast Guard staff in there and nothing. There was just like a rotary phone up on the stone wall. And there was like some old like life jackets and like floaties and stuff like that. And so then I called an Uber apparently because I guess my friends were on the other side of the lake and they had been on the beach when I got like dragged out to shore. Um and I remember like as I was getting dragged out, they just were like kind of neutral about it. They were like, "Oh no, Jaden." But then they didn't do anything, like didn't try to save me. But I guess it happened like really fast that all of a sudden I was just like like pulled out. And so I guess rather than calling my friends to come pick me up, I was just like, I need to call an Uber. to take me back over there. And so I guess I called an Uber. And then when I went back, like they drove me back over there and I was just like so freaked out. And again, when I got back, my friends were just so apathetic about it. They were just like, "Oh, hey, you're back." And like one of my friends, she was just like, she hadn't even waited around to see what happened to me. She was just like, it seemed kind of like we were like renting like a, little beach house or something like that. She was just in there talking to her girlfriend, like did not care that I like made it back. And I was like, damn, okay. Yeah, no, it would have been great if the Hoff had come to save me. I always think of that scene from the SpongeBob movie where they like he like squeezes them in his pecs or whatever. Yes, you're welcome. You're welcome. I have a lot of interesting dreams. So I recently had one about dinosaurs taking over my grandparents' farm. Um, but yeah, that was one of those dreams where I woke up and just felt very unsettled. I was like, that was a pretty harrowing experience. I have had a lot of dreams where like a lot of crazy shit is happening to me and I'm like so much is going on, and then there's people that I'm really close to, like either my close friends or my family members. They'll be in the dream and they'll be like right near me where all this stuff is happening, and they just like do not care. Like they're just so unfazed by it, don't seem concerned for my well-being. And so I'm like, I don't know what that says about me, but I've had so many dreams like that. Okay, I think I was gonna see if they have, oh, they've got pearls. Actually, why did I come over here? I think I got so distracted telling my dream. See, I feel like it is my unconscious mind trying to tell me something. Because, like, even if the dream is vastly different, like, I had this one dream where I was outside. Okay, I'm not gonna go into like what all led up to this part of the dream because it's just like it's not relevant. But all of a sudden, I was outside of this family's like house, and it was like a big mansion with like a huge estate. And I'm missing the funeral. Um, but they had like a huge lawn, and all of a sudden, it was as if there was just like a big, like kind of like neighborhood party type of vibe going on. Like a bunch of my friends and family were there, and also a lot of strangers that I didn't know. And there was like a huge buffet table outside, and it was just like such a sunny, like perfect day, like balmy warm weather. And um as I was out there, I kind of like found myself drifting away from like everybody that was there, and I was just laying on the grass, and it was super trippy. Like in the dream I felt like I was like on psychedelics, and I was just like laying on the grass looking up at the sky, and like everybody sounded like they were so far away. And then a bird, I was laying on the ground and a bird flew up to me, and I'm like laying kind of like this, like kind of like how people do in like caskets. Like I was laying like I was dead, but this bird starts flying towards me, not super aggressively, and I'm like, okay. And so like I kind of like lifted up my finger to be like, is it gonna like land on me? And then it perched on my finger, and I was like, that's so cool. And it was a blue jay, and it was looking at me, and I was like trying not to move and like trying to like stay calm because I was like, oh my gosh, this is so cool. Like, I can't believe like that this bird just flew up on my finger. And it's looking at me and it kind of like cocks its head, and then it just starts like aggressively pecking, not into my eye, but all around my eye, just like pecking, pecking, pecking. And then I'm trying to like get it off of me, but it's just like latched onto me and like flying, like trying to keep itself in my face, like just like flying towards me as I'm trying to like shake it off. I'm like freaking out. And then finally, this bird flies away from me. And then I'm like in a really weird, like scared headspace. And then all of a sudden, after that, so okay, so the bird goes away, and I'm just like, what the hell? And then, yeah, literally blue jay from hell. And I didn't fully like sit up, but I kind of like looked, so like I'm laying on the ground. I kind of like lifted my head up to look, and everybody's still just like enjoying the party, just kind of like milling about, going about their business. And I see that like they're playing like yard games, and I see like five people all of a sudden had on like big fluffy puffy like bumblebee like costumes, and I don't know if that had something to do with like the game they were playing or whatever, but I saw that and I was like just so out of it. Like, what are they doing? But so then I lay back down, and then all of a sudden, a huge, like not a huge swarm. It wasn't even a huge swarm, but a maybe like a small swarm of bees came and were just like buzzing all around my ears. And like none of them stung me or anything, but like it was just like that threat of like knowing like they could sting me at any second. And there's a whole bunch of them, and they're all going around and like trying to go like in my ears and all around my head. And I'm like screaming and freaking out. And just like still like my mom, like my close friends, my family, like they're all there, and I'm sitting here like in such distress, and they're like not that far away from me and just like not caring, like literally not paying any attention to it at all. That was a dream that I had during like an afternoon nap. I always feel like the craziest dreams happen when you're like taking a just like a random nap, you know? It was like a fever dream type of nap, but that was also super unpleasant. See, I don't know either. I don't know either, man. I just I couldn't tell you. I mean, I probably wouldn't recommend dropping acid at a party, at least not with a ton of people, you know, but I just yeah, I can't even think about all the other dreams that I've had that are like that. It's seriously so many. Hi, Agnes. Oh, oh, she got me two simple fishing rods. I wonder if she's going to start sending me roses too, or if that, because like Quentin, I think the last gift that he sent me before he died was two simple fishing rods. But he sent me in my last stream alone, I think three separate times, he sent me a gift in the mail of seven roses. And I was like, what are we doing here? But then he passed away. So, um, thank you. I would like to give you this recipe. Wait, did she give me that? No, Kat Hopkins gave me that recipe. I would like to give this to you. Oh, she doesn't look that happy about it though. Oh, you know my taste so well. Thank you. Always a pleasure. Maybe it's just kind of like her face is like that because of the funeral. Ooh, I never fixed my face to look sad. That's my bad. Sorry, I didn't know Tom Odell very well, so I'm gonna give myself a pass on that one. But now we can go home. Who's this child? Paige Bailey. You're not from Honeywood, right? Oh, why does she look evil? My name is Paige Bailey. I've been here since before you were born, kid. What are you what are you talking about? You've never met me, so you assume that like you're like the freaking local authority on residents of Honeywood? You're like 5. There's a big mountain behind the forest, and I'm gonna climb it. Okay, I mean that would be cool. You should definitely try to do that, but do it carefully, you know. I saw seashells on the seashore. Okay. Right. You and your little tongue twisters can get right out of here. Guess that's all? Okay, bye. She was nice. She was a sweet child, but are you acting like what is this? Your first day in freaking Honeywood? This is your first day existing and you just assume that nobody else could have possibly lived here before you? I feel like actually that is kind of a kid thing. Like they can't imagine like their parents' lives before, they had them when they're really young. Everything's just about them. They don't have like that abstract thinking. They haven't unlocked that skill perk. Okay, so we'll go break the news to Sapphire that tomorrow she's going to start working. But I mean, she's going to have like a cushy job working with a nice old lady, so. Oh my gosh, hold up. This whole time, okay, Slaying Dark Dragon, this whole time, I thought you were Iceman Voyage because your user is showing up as like the exact same color. So welcome and thanks for chatting. So I thought I was talking. I forgot about my baby. This game is cozy, but it's also terrifying because you can die. And last stream, I spent a really long time being infected with smallpox. So that was super stressful. But I'm alive now and just had another baby, so that's nice. But I would say overall it's a cozy game. Like it's very cutesy. Um, but it's not incredibly chill. Maybe that's also just like, something that I was thinking about the other day is I was like, I feel like the cozy game propaganda is like has gone a little far because I'm like, there's so many games that I'm like, it's branded as a cozy game, but then I'm like, what's actually cozy about this? Like, this is stressful. And then I thought maybe I'm the problem and maybe I'm just not like a cozy gamer, like maybe that's just not my vibe. Um, but overall, I would say it's relatively cozy. It's just like there's always that threat, at the back of your mind that you could die at any time. Ooh, nice. He made some good coin. Okay, dear. Where's our, where's Sapphire? She's not supposed to start working until tomorrow. Yeah, I absolutely would agree. Like, I was terrified for my life last stream. That's my child. Um, so, and I mean, I think this game is really cool though, because like your food rots. Um, like I these crops that I've been growing, like once you harvest them, they have so many days until they'll rot. So but then look, like this is the little copper star. But then the silver star ones, they'll last longer because they have 5 days until star down. So then at that point, they'll go down to being a copper star, and then they'll have more time until they rot. But all your food can rot. Um, like you can't grow anything in winter. You can like pickle, meat, veggie, fruits, and you can dry all of those things. Um, to kind of help try to have them last longer. You can also craft an ice box, but it takes 13 iron bars to do so. I don't have that. But even then, I don't think they last like indefinitely. It's just that it slows down the rotting process. I wonder, how's my kid? How's this baby? Okay, he's chill. He's fine. She's a little baker now. She's gonna go work 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. So cute. I wonder if I could give her those shoes that my dead best friend gave me. Yeah, my best friend passed away during my last stream. Sorry, in the game, just to be like very, very clear about that. My best friend in the game passed away. Yes, absolutely. Um, I like that about it personally, but I know some people found I guess I haven't consumed a ton of content of other people playing this game, but I think some people have not been thrilled about like certain of the like survival aspects, but all of that you can toggle off. Like you can toggle off food decay, you can toggle off all of the different illnesses that you can get, you can toggle off aging, like so all of the not so cozy parts about it, you could make cozy. I just don't choose to do that because I like the drama. Should I? I'm trying to decide if I should try to find anything else to do before I go to sleep, or if I should just kind of call it good there. Oh, I could plant that one cotton seed that I got back. Oh, wait, no, I already decided that I can't do that because there's not enough days left in the season. I got a little, I goofed. I did a goof, at the end of spring. Um, I just, I should have realized and had ample opportunity to realize this, but did not realize that the seasons in this game are only 21 days. They're 3 weeks rather than 4 weeks. So at the end of spring, I planted a decent bit of seeds that then uh, just did not grow into anything because the season changed. And I was like, well, Rookie mistake on that one. Why don't you try paying attention a little bit, girly? But it's okay. It's all right. Oh, that's right. I need to see if William has any. Do you have any more bricks? Yes. Okay, I only needed 2 more. So let's sell him. Can't even do anything. Dang, these fiddlehead ferns go for 40 coin? That's pretty good. I'm not gonna sell it. I'm not gonna sell it. That's fine, I guess. Ugh, those bricks are so expensive. But now I can craft my own smelter. So then, okay, I believe I needed 5 coal. Did I? Okay, you know, how about rather than playing the guessing game, I can literally just go check. 4 wood, 15 stone. Okay. Wrong. Wrong. Okay. And now, then I'll be able to make my own bricks and not have to buy them from my husband. That'll be super nice. So then, before I go to bed, I'll start try to get some stuff going in the smelter. Where do I want to put this thing? Maybe just back here somewhere? Yeah, we'll just pop it back there, I suppose. Yeah, isn't that messed up? I'm like, come on, can I at least get a discount? Ridiculous. But he's a carpenter, so that's kind of the nice thing in the game is that I guess not all of the marriageable options have a set. Maybe they do. No, they don't all have like super set professions. Um, but before I married him, he was a carpenter, so then he still holds that job um, through our married life. But so then I can still like trade with him for all of the things or any of the services that he would have provided before. Do I have to use? We should really start on iron. But I don't know if this is one where you have to also put some coal in there or if I can just chuck the iron in and call it good. 'Cause that, I mean, that would be cool, huh? Did it use up one of my coal? No, it did not. Okay, and it goes in, all right, increments of 3. Okay. I'm not certain how long that's going to take either. That's okay. And what did it take to craft a flour mill? Okay, it was a iron bar and copper bar, so we should be able to do that pretty soon now that I've got my smelting operation up and running. Are you gonna need to be fed soon? No, he'll probably be good till the morning, so gonna go to sleep. Yeah, we can wake up early, feed the baby, go do our chores. Whoa, you still don't need to be fed? I'll socialize with you though. Aw, my cute little family. I'll hold you one more time. Oops. All right. Have fun at your first day of work, honey. Go get him, tiger. Right. Well, I don't remember how long the tomatoes. I want to say they're only like 3 days. Can I replant these? Yes, I sure can. Lovely. So at least we can get a little more going before the season is up. And my cucumbers are going to keep producing every 2 days anyway, so that's all good and well. Actually, maybe I don't know if he did hear about that other guy sending me roses. Maybe I should tell him, like, if that old guy could send me 7 roses in the mail 3 times over the course of like a week, you could give me a discount on the bricks. Like, come on, man. It's ridiculous. And I gotta water my trees. Really gotta keep that in mind. I'm always like just on the verge of forgetting to water those guys. I'm gonna need to eat something here. Okay, I also need to remember that I have an infant here. Oh, yes, it's hungry. He's hungry, I mean. Okay. The child is fine now. Gather some of this. And some cukes. Oh, yeah. It, I mean, it might have also looked bigger because it was like in front of me, but I mean, it is yeah, it's decently large. You're right about that. Even though I have this massive jug, I am so bad about like consuming enough water. Really awful at it. I'm trying to work on that though. Yeah, the perspective, because it's okay. What was it? Yeah, that definitely looks pretty massive when it's like that. Okay. Um, what quests do I have going on right now? We could go see if there are any fiddlehead ferns up in the forest. We could go check the lagoon. My peaches are not producing yet. 10 sticks. Oh, and find the lost doll. I can definitely go to that. Okay. All right, all right. Let's get some wood while we're out and about. There's my brother-in-law, Jack. Hey, Jack. He's mean though. He's never been mean to me, but his traits are cruel, drunkard, and romantic. And he was talking smack about his husband to me one day, and I was like, "What? That's a bear." Okay, sorry. I think it was just walking. Sorry, sorry, sorry. No, seriously. I was like, he just literally sounds like, on paper, sounds like an abusive partner. Like, he's cruel, alcoholic, but he's romantic. Like, come on now. It's sleeping. Do you think? Okay, I do have children now, so if I die, I have successors. Do you think anything bad would happen if I try to interact with this bear? Because I encountered a deer up here once, and when I touched, it got up. Sorry, I looked away, and when I looked back, it was standing up again. But I touched a deer out here. That sounds weird. I interacted with a deer out here one time, and it dropped an antler for me that was very valuable. Oh, they gave me a bear claw. Bear claw. A rare drop from a bear's paw using potions. Okay, that's nice. I wish I could like feed it something. Okay, I got a little bit worried there. But that was cute. Okay, at least that aspect of the game was cozy. The wildlife can't kill you. I mean, that's cool. That's cool. I did not see fiddlehead ferns in there, so although I wasn't looking super hard because I got majorly distracted by that bear. I'm not gonna bother with going back to double check. That was cool. And there's this dastardly looking devil. He was a child before I became ill. So what? Oh my gosh. Okay. All of these kids that aged up while I was sick are freaking brats. They're jerks. What is your deal? The best part about fishing is that you can eat the fish you catch. Okay, that's, totally fine, normal, not rude thing to say. Some fish snap at bright lures, while others prefer natural colors. There's no one size fits all. Are you like one of the fishers now? No, he's not. I guess he's just really into fishing. Anything else? No? That's all then. Okay. Don't have to be weird about it. No, seriously. I gotta teach these folks a lesson on how you raise a decent child. This is the other lady that was rude to me. You see what I'm. New nemesis unlocked. New nemesis unlocked. Okay, so to catch you up, if you're not familiar, ever since I started here in this town, you know what? Okay, let me finish. Let me finish talking to her first. As a farmer, you know the joy of harvesting the fruits of your labor. Literally. Okay, yeah, that's fine. Taxes should go to improving our island, not to some far off king. You know what? Yes, respect. Yes. Is that all good? Okay, whatever, lady. So, one of the starting like townies here, Mary Whitfield, she was the mayor's wife. And for some context, when you start this game, the like intro cutscene is that you're walking up to a ship in a harbor and you're meeting up with your best friend Timothy Tweed, and you guys are gonna go like purchase a little plot of land on this island. That's so it's like it's a colonial times thing. So this is like the new world. You're like moving on to like go start a new life in this island, and then boom, disaster, shipwreck. Everybody dies on the ship except for you. You're the one survivor. So then you come to this town. The first time that I met Mary Whitfield, she was like so callous and rude about the shipwreck. She was like, "Oh, so you're the new person, huh? Heard you washed up on shore. Hope the sea wasn't too cold. What is wrong with you?" And then she was just really rude all the time. And so I purchased a death cake from the town witch and I poisoned her with it. But ever since she's been gone, I've been kind of bored. I've been like itching for a new nemesis. And it looks like I kind of have like ample options now at this point because Penelope Lloyd, rude. What was it? What was that kid's name? Martin? Martin Bailey? Rude. And then Wilbur Kit, rude. So they better watch how they act because I'm not afraid to exterminate an unpleasant villager. Oh, wait, no, no. Wait, you're not saying that I'm a monster, right? 'Cause um, I'm not a monster. I was taking care of a problem, and there's no shame in that. No shame at all. What was this guy's name again? Martin. Okay, it was Martin. All right. Oh, hello. Uh-huh. Yeah, whatever. I mean, yeah, it's just as long as the witch has one on her when I want to go trade with her. Okay, but Mary's the only one that I've gotten rid of. Oh, I can't get you coffee. That's my husband, William. Why can't you just give me that stuff? Oh, whose funeral is it today? Okay, here's the thing. This funeral that's happening today, when I got um when I got the funeral invitation in the mail, it was with a bunch of others because a ton of people died the same day from the smallpox. And I'm looking through these names and I'm like, who the heck is Sammy? Like, literally, that person did not exist in this town. Who are you? Molly Chesney. Oh, did you grow up? Jade Waters, how's our fair town of Honeywood treating you today? You know, it's been really nice to chat with you these past few months. Cheers. See, this is somebody who I would never give a death cake. Never. I wouldn't mind the mainland's taxes if the money helped to support the people. That's a good lady right there. Fair winds to you. You as well, dear. Okay. And Daniel Hopkins, even though he looks grumpy, he's actually so nice. Hello, very good to see you. See what I mean? Summer is hot and the smelting furnace is hotter. Honeywood is nice and quiet in the morning. I love it. See, what a pleasant guy. There are plenty of people here. And you know what? You know what I'll say? Mary Whitfield was the only villager that I would have even dreamed of giving a death cake to. Way too early for the funeral. I don't know what I'm doing. Everybody else was so nice. And actually, she tried to manipulate me because as soon as I purchased that death cake and was ready to give it to her, she started saying like friendly stuff to me. Something like, oh, life is so much better here in Honeywood with a friend like you. And then I was like, oh, crap. Well, I can't give her the death cake now. So I just let the death cake rot in my inventory. The very next day, as soon as the death cake rotted, she started saying rude shit to me again. So I purchased another death cake. And then again, once I had the death cake in my inventory, she started being nice to me, but I was not going to let her manipulate me like that again. No. I was no longer going to allow her to take advantage of my kindness. I'm not a monster, okay? Not. I'm just like a sensitive girl who doesn't like when people are rude to me. See, I mean, I don't think she didn't actually like no, but it just seemed like very um funny timing, very ironic timing on the game's part. But actually though, some people you can't give them the death cake. Let's see, is it in the tutorial at all? I know I Googled it. So people who have okay, let me backtrack a sec. To bake the death cake, I think it requires two types of like poisonous mushrooms that you can um, forage in the forest. I've never actually made one myself, and I don't know if I've ever even foraged the things that you need for it. Um, so if a villager has foraging as one of their hobbies, I think my husband might have that as one of his hobbies. Oh, chill, chill, chill. Not that. Um, yeah, hobbies, foraging. They know. Like if you try to give the death cake to them, they'll know because they're familiar with, I guess, the poisonous mushrooms that are going into it. And then I think also the town doctor is immune. And who else? I feel like there was oh, pregnant people. You cannot give it to pregnant people and children. You can't kill children, that's good. Um, there's still somebody else that I haven't met yet. Oh, it's my nephew. I have never run into this kid. I think his name is Hector. Um, here's this evil looking little child. Oh, she likes beachcombing. My child is kind. See, I'm raising a good one. Raising a good child. I don't think you can. If they're into foraging, I think you are out of luck. So let's just hope that um, if I have a new nemesis, let's just hope that they, really aren't into foraging. But I think this time around, I don't know if I would actually kill somebody because I got really bored after Mary was gone. I felt like I was really missing her in a weird way. But what was I gonna say? Um, what I may have to do though. Okay, so here's the drama that you missed is that before I got married, it was stressful. Like the villagers will start marrying each other, and so your options just start dwindling. And I was getting really freaked out that I was not going to be able to like get married because if you die and you don't have a spouse or like children, the game is just over, game over. But if you have a spouse or children, you can then oh, there's that doll. You can then choose one of them to like play on as. So I was getting really stressed thinking that I was gonna die before I could continue my bloodline, like my super powerful, important bloodline. And I thought a situation in which I would maybe have used a death cake is if I needed a spouse and was going to have to, make one available to me by taking care of a partner. Um, that person had smallpox on him. Oh, it's Francisca Montenegro. Okay, I knew that she had smallpox still. But also, girl, go home. Why are you at this funeral? You're trying to kill more people? Dum dum. Oh, let me get my sad face on. Um, this is for that stranger. Like literally I've never seen this person in my freaking life. But I also forgot um when I was like I might need to kill some people. I forgot that you can adopt children in the game. But also that requires there to be orphans. But so there is that option. You do not have to marry somebody and have your own child. You can adopt. Yeah, notice how nobody really looks all that sad because we have no clue who this person is. Look at, I don't know if you guys, I feel like it's maybe hard to see for you guys, but can you see her pox? Yes, okay, I think now you can see it. She's poxy as hell, dude. Um, all right, time to go home because my baby might need to be fed again, actually. Oh, we can put my face back to normal. Yeah, I will be staying away. I spent 5 days sick. And you know what's funny? Well, not really funny. I was not thrilled about it. I'm pretty sure William is the one who brought the smallpox home because I avoided everybody. As soon as I saw the pox on their face, I knew something was wrong and I avoided everybody. I went home. But I saw William come in here into the town market. And so I fear that he interacted with people. And then the next morning, after that day, woke up, both of us had smallpox. And he was only sick one day. We woke up, had smallpox, and then next morning he was cured and I was not for another 4 days after that. I'm glad that our child finally got better though. But yeah, it was very stressful. Is my baby hungry yet? We shall see in just a moment. Yes, I hear the crying. Cool. I'm glad I came home when I did because if you neglect them, they're not going to get taken away, they're not going to die. But if you're not taking good care of them, they can have negative traits. So I'm really glad that Sapphire is kind and she has another unknown trait. So I guess we'll see what that works out to be. But um, okay, yeah, his social's up. It's just gonna need to be fed again at some point. And with the map, You can only see other villagers when you have a quest pertaining to them, like, and the quest is fulfilled, like you have what you need to turn in the quest. But it's nice with your family, you can toggle on or off to be able to see them on the map too. So, why are you down there? You're apprenticing with the baker. There's absolutely no reason that you should be down by the lighthouse. What are you doing? I will be checking this out. Are you still down here? Yes. It's happening. Oh my gosh, look at her. So cute. She's just sky gazing. Oh my gosh, sweetheart. Let me sit with you. I think I can do that too. Mm. That's so cute. We're gazing at the clouds together, or the sky, or the stars, or whatever we're doing. This is so adorable. Oh, there's that lady with the smallpox back there. Yeah, why are you hanging out over here, girl? Oh, is it time to walk home? Let me talk to you. I don't think I. Oops, come back here. Good evening, Mom. Have you seen Clark Ryle's roofing? What a fancy house. Okay, girl. My friend got a deck of playing cards for his birthday. It's so cool. That's lovely, dear. Would you like a different kid's dolly that I said I would find for her? No, I'm just kidding. I won't do that. Um, have a raspberry. Wow, a gift. Thanks. You got it. All right. I'm not going to walk with her though because she's moving slowly and I don't have the patience for that. But that was a pleasant little mother-daughter interaction. How sweet. I'm thinking this might actually be the last day I play. Maybe one more. I'm trying to decide because the days in this game do actually take a minute. And I'm getting kind of tired. And I actually, even though tomorrow's Saturday, I have to wake up early because I have to go do a thing for work, and I'm not really thrilled about that. But hey, hello, dear. Need something? When the full moon turns red, it's called a blood moon. It's a little eerie. So what's the latest? I don't mind listening to your ramblings, Jade. Aw, I do a lot of rambling. That's really sweet. Yeah, Saturday work thing. Bleh, gross. I think I hear. I think I just heard maybe fireworks. Last weekend, I was just laying down to go to bed, and all of a sudden I start hearing things. I'm like, what the heck? And I look at my window, and there was a crazy fireworks show going on. Um, and so then I like shut off all my lights and just watched that for like 10 minutes. And then once it was done, I was like, oh, I guess I'll go to bed now. The thing is, though, I do have kind of a hard time enjoying fireworks shows ever since I became aware of, like the environmental impacts. I'm just like watching it, I'm like, wow, that's so pretty. And then I think about like all the animals that are being terrified and all the, whatever. I don't need to go. I don't need to go too far into that. But yeah, so basically I was just kind of going back and forth between being like, whoa, that's really cool. I've never seen a firework that looked like that before, and then being like, man, our poor environment. Okay, let's see. What have you made? 40. I should give you something too, because I have not given you anything in a minute. Um, would you like some pickled fish, a little snack? Oh my gosh, he loved it. This is just what I wanted. Oh, no problem, honey. No problem. Okay, see you in a bit. Let's see. My smelter is still going, so you don't have that ready just yet. I should see if I can craft another drying rack. What does that take? Did I scroll past it? Yes, I did. It's right here. 4 nails and 5 coal. I believe I have that. Oh, look at how thrilled he looks. Wait, what did I just say? Oh, okay, and I accidentally grabbed one too many coal. This weekend, at some point, I'm planning to do some more, whatchamacallit, Graveyard Keeper. My last Graveyard Keeper stream, I don't know what, like, my brain was freaking broken, dude. That had to have been so frustrating to watch. Like, I don't even know what was wrong with me. I was struggling so hard and I kept misunderstanding stuff and forgetting what I was doing. I was all over the place. And I almost streamed it tonight and then I was like, I feel like my brain's not in it. Like, I think I'm gonna need to have some. I wasn't. I wasn't. And so I'm just like, what? There's no explanation for it. There's no excuse for it. And that's like the troubling part. I just was having like some crazy brain fog. Um, yeah, no, wish I had been, but nope. So that was just it was tough. It was tough indeed. Iceman Voyage was there and was probably frustrated. They were trying to be helpful to me, and they did help quite a bit, but I really just should have played a different game. I got a decent bit accomplished, but it was like, wow, this is rough, girl. So maybe tomorrow afternoon, because my work thing is 9 to 1. So it's not like super early, but enough to where I'm like, I don't feel like I can truly just chill and stay up late tonight. I feel like I gotta get to bed at a decent time. But yeah, so it doesn't go. It's only like half day tomorrow. All right, are you gonna need to eat? Yeah, you'll probably make it through the night. Let's do. Kind of want to wake up before then to feed the baby. And then we can go to sleep another time. Oh, yeah, he's hungry. William, why are you awake? You know, they don't sleep. They don't. They just kind of stand around, which is kind of freaky. Like, why are you guys just up all the time? But yeah, we'll go back to sleep. And then I do think that's where I'm going to call it for this stream. But yeah, I'll probably stream Graveyard Keeper either tomorrow or Sunday. I'm going to like slam an energy drink before I play it. And maybe that'll like kick my brain into high gear. Not like high gear, but you know, top performance. Um yeah, because it was tough. That was like a 2.5 hour stream, and I accomplished not nearly as much as I could have. But, you know, this stream, way more chill than my last stream of this game because, you know, none of us got sick. We had the baby with no issues. Some people did pass away, unfortunately. And I maybe have a few new enemies in this town. So I'm actually pretty pleased about that, if I'm being honest with you. Um, but yeah, I think that's it. So thanks for watching. Thanks for hanging out with me and keeping me company. I love chatting with y'all. But yeah, I hope you enjoy the rest of your night and I hope to see you again soon. All right, Jado Tomato out.